Hey guys, welcome to Advices Media, and we're gonna review the Apple iPad mini. That's a new tablet device from Apple that comes with a 7.9-inch capacitive touchscreen, and it's coming with just a 7.2 mm thickness. And this is the Apple iPad mini. So this one comes in two colors. One is the black and slate one, and this is the white and silver. That's the white color in the front and the silver on the back side. This is the back panel of the iPad mini, and this comes in the three storage options. One is the 16 GB, one's 32, and the next is the 64 GB options. This one's a 16 GB Wi-Fi tablet that we have got, and there's also the cellular version of the iPad mini that's available in the market. So the price varies based on the storage and the connectivity options. The actual height of the tablet is 7.87 inches, while the width of the device is 5.3 inches, and the thickness is just 7.2 mm, that's 0.28 inches. This is the 7.2 mm thickness. That's quite thinner than that of the original iPad, and also it's quite light, which is just 308 grams in weight, which in compared to the Samsung Galaxy Tab 2, the P3100, is quite lighter by around 40 grams, because the Galaxy Tab 2 has a weight of 345 grams. And the screen resolution of the iPad mini is 1024 x 768 pixels with a pixel density of 163 ppi. So this display comes with an oleophobic coating, which means that this is a good fingerprint resistant screen. And talking about the processor, it has got an A5 dual core chip. So this would be quite good for the heavy performance of the tablet device. And the battery of this iPad mini is of 16.3 watt-hour battery. That's a lithium ion polymer battery, and this gives a battery life of around 10 hours when you are browsing the web through the Wi-Fi. And this could come down when you are using 3G or 4G LTE connectivity in the cellular option of the iPad mini. And something new in the iPad mini is the lightning connector. So this is the lightning connector in the iPad mini. The lightning connector lies between the two built-in speakers of the iPad mini, and this is an 8-point signal connector that is something new in the iPad and the new Apple devices. Even the iPhone 5 and the iPad 4th generation has got the same lightning connector this time. So talking about the cameras, this is the 5 megapixel iSight camera. Apple has given it the name of iSight, and it has got an autofocus, the face detection, and the video recording is of 1080p HD quality. And Apple has even included the options of video stabilization and tap to focus while the video recording is on using the rear camera. And this is the front camera, which is of 1.2 megapixel quality, and it's called the FaceTime camera. This would be quite helpful when you are doing the FaceTime video chatting with any other iOS user. And this camera even could record the videos with a 720p quality, and it has also got all the basic features like the face detection, etc. Going to the settings, we'll check out about the version of iOS in it. So this is the 16 GB tablet that we have got, and it has got a Apple iOS 6.0 OS. So the actual availability is 13.7 GB of actual available space. And this is the typical home screen of the iOS with the various app pages in it. And swiping it to the left would open the search page. This is the home key. And the iOS has got quite a lot of options. One would be the notification panel, pulling it down from the top. When you swipe 4 fingers all together, it would open a rack of applications that were used previously, and along with that a few other shortcuts like the music player and the shortcut to the Safari and the volume. So this is the volume control. You can just pull it down, and something in the keyboard that could be helpful is the breakage. This would break down the keyboard into two parts, and you can use it while typing in the landscape mode. This could do the easy typing. So this is how you can type using this keyboard. So that was the one of the few features of the iOS 6 operating system in the Apple iPad mini. So apart from what we have seen till now, there's the inclusion of Siri application in both the Wi-Fi and 3G and 4G tablet, and we are trying to enable the Siri application. And you have the options of selecting the language, the voice feedback, and the information like the contacts, etc. And you also got the tip that if you want to talk to the Siri, you can press and hold the home button and speak. So this is the Siri application, and there are a few functions that you can do using this Siri app. Like you can do the FaceTime call to any of your contacts, you can launch the photos, you can launch one of the applications, you can search any location in the maps, you can open any contact, open any web page and check for the weather somewhere. We'll do a demo of the Siri later on, but there's a good thing about this iPad that finally we are seeing the Siri application in most of the new Apple devices. And apart from all this, when we compare the iPad mini with the Samsung Galaxy Tab 2, the main difference would come is the operating system, because the iOS differs from the Android OS in many aspects. Although the Samsung Galaxy Tab 2 has got a 7-inch screen, it is quite bulky and heavier than that of the iPad mini, although the iPad mini has got a 7.9-inch touchscreen. And we'll do a demo of the FaceTime application too in the other video. This is the App Store. You can just pull it together to open the keyboard at a single place, and we'll try to type something like the Facebook. So installing the app is quite easy, and the installation has started, as you can already see. So searching for the applications, installing them and using them is quite easy using the iPad mini. Here are a few games that we have installed from the third-party users through the App Store, while some of the pre-installed applications that we have seen in the iPad mini is the iBooks, the iTunes U, the Find Friends, the Organize Me, Evernote, and the Podcast. And this is the typical home screen with the Game Center, where you would need to log in using your Apple ID. So we'll have to enter the details. So this is my profile on the Game Center. You can once log into the Game Center and it would keep you logged in whenever you are playing games through any of the applications in the Apple iPad or any other iOS device. So this is the iTunes. This is the iTunes U application actually, and we have to still sync it, so we'll check it out later on. Let's start with the camera. This is the 5 megapixel camera that Apple has provided, and on this huge screen it would surely capture something good. Let's try to capture it from various directions. And let's see how the focus is. So let's check out the pictures now, and here are the pictures. One is this one, which I'm zooming on gives a good quality of picture. This is also one more example. So the capturing is quite good with the 5 megapixel camera, and there's a photo booth application which would be quite helpful and good. This is actually the front camera that is being used right now, and we'll switch it to now. So let's try the various effects. So this is the photo booth application which would come quite handy when you're trying to do some fun with the camera. So apart from all this, this iPad mini is quite light, and it has got a power on the toggle key for the silent mode, and these are the volume keys. There's the power key or the lock key on the top, the built-in speakers on the bottom, and the back side has got the camera and the Apple logo with some certification information on the bottom. So overall, the iPad mini is a pretty good tablet device which would compete with the Samsung Galaxy Tab 2 majorly, because there are no pretty good 7-inch tablet devices apart from the Galaxy Tab 2, although the Nexus 7 tablet from the Asus company has been launched lately with the Android 4.1 operating system, but still this one looks quite neat, and it would come very well handy when you're using the cellular version of it. The pricing starts from $329 in the US markets for the 16GB Wi-Fi version, and the 16GB Wi-Fi plus cellular one comes for $459. So that's also quite a bargain when you're talking about the US markets, but we're not sure how much the pricing would be in the Indian market though. So as of now, the tablet is quite good, and we are very much impressed with the battery life of the iPad mini. So we'll be showing you the demo of the various features and the applications, also the performance review of the iPad mini in the other videos. So do subscribe to our channel and keep checking out. Thank you.